Namaste students, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. I am JV'n's Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jayoti Vidhyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So today we are here to discuss the topic pre-fertilization changes, and this comes under the subject developmental biology. So this topic was incomplete in the previous lecture, so let's start. So the fertilization have three important steps or events. So the highlighted points are three events that take place during the sexual reproduction: pre-fertilization events, fertilization, and post-fertilization events. So in the pre-fertilization events, the two important phenomena are there. One is the gametogenesis and another is the gamete transfer. So gametogenesis is the basically the production of gametes. Okay, either in animals or in plants, it is the production of gametes. So in higher plants, the two stages are there: the sporogenesis and the gametogenesis. The sporogenesis is the production of the spores, and the gametogenesis is the production of the gametes. So gametogenesis in leading to the formation of male gametes in angiosperms occurs in two stages: microsporogenesis and microgametogenesis. Okay, likewise, the gametogenesis in angiosperms to form the female gametes, like the male gametes, occurs in two stages: the megasporogenesis and megagametogenesis. So this was we have earlier studied, and likewise in the animals also there are production of the male gametes, that is known as the spermatogenesis, uh, that is the production of the sperms or the male gamete, and the other another thing is the production of the female gametes, that is known as the oogenesis. Okay, so that we have also studied in a specific lecture. So the second thing in other than the gametogenesis, which is included in the pre-fertilization events, is the gamete transfer. So gamete transfer is the phenomenon where the male gametes reaches to the female gametes. Okay, so in the flowering plants, the pollen grains having the male gametes. Okay, when the anther bursts, a large number of pollen grains are released. These pollen grains, with the help of any agent like wind, water, insects, humans, and other things, are transferred to the stigma of the pistil. So the transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma is called pollination. And after pollination, there is a process occurs, the pollen germination of the pollen tubes. So in that, when the pollen grain reaches to the stigma, the pollen grain germinates and a tube-like structure called pollen tube comes out of it. So the pollen tube carries the male gametes and that grows downwards through the style until it reaches to the ovule situated in the ovary. On reaching the ovule, pollen tube enters into it and then releases male gametes near to the egg. So likewise in the higher plants, in some algae and fungi, both the male and female gametes are motile. Okay, so majority of organisms, the male gametes are motile while the female gametes are stationary. So after gametes formation, the male and female gametes should come in physical association so that they can fuse with each other and they can form the zygote or the embryo. Okay, so in algae, bryophytes and pteridophytes, for the transfer of male gametes, water acts as the medium. So during this transfer, a large number of gametes fail to reach the female gametes. Okay, so if the large number of male gametes are wasted, so this to fulfill this loss, the number of male gametes produced in several thousands times the number of female gametes. So if there is a single female gamete, so for a single female gamete there is thousand numbers of male gametes are there. So the chances of the fusion is increases. So the gametes, male and female gametes, may be similar or different by the physiology. Okay, if they appear similar, so this type of gametes are known as the homogametes or isogametes. So in the algae, you cannot distinguish between the male and female gamete. Okay, so likewise, in some in higher plants or in animals, higher animals, the gametes are different. Means you can, by seeing, you can differentiate that this is a male gamete or a female gamete. So these type of gametes are known as the heterogametes or angiogametes. So generally the gametes are haploid within the parent body diploid. So in higher plants or higher animals, the animal body is diploid and the gametes are the haploid. So in these types of animals or plants, when the gametes are produced, so they produce by the meiosis division, meiotic division. Okay, so there the chromosomal numbers get half. Okay, and where the main body is haploid. So in these type of organisms, the gametogenesis occurs through the mitosis or mitotic divisions. Okay, so this was the pre-fertilization changes, and if, I hope you are satisfied with this detailed session. And if you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will resolve your query. So thank you. And this digital session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidhyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you.